Hello and welcome. Today, we're diving into the dark world of manipulation, a place where influence is wielded like a weapon, often subtly, often unnoticed. Now, why are we venturing into this unsettling territory? Because forewarned is forearmed. These are the tricks some people use to control others. Know them to protect yourself. Over the next few chapters, we'll expose these tactics, shining a light on the methods and their insidious effects. Imagine this. You question a situation, an event, maybe even your own memory, and someone, perhaps someone close to you, insists that you're mistaken. They might offer an alternative explanation, a subtle twist on your recollection. At first you brush it off, but this pattern repeats, casting doubt on your perception. This, my friends, is gaslighting, a particularly insidious form of manipulation. It's about subtly warping your sense of reality, making you question your own judgment. The manipulator might deny the obvious, shift blame, or even minimize your feelings. Over time, this constant undermining can erode your confidence, making you dependent on their version of truth. You see, gaslighting thrives in the shadows of doubt. We've all experienced it, that pang of guilt, that feeling that we've somehow fallen short. Now imagine that feeling weaponized. That's the essence of guilt tripping. The manipulator uses your sense of responsibility, your empathy against you. They might remind you of past favors, highlight your perceived shortcomings, or even feign disappointment to evoke guilt and leverage it to their advantage. They might say things like, "After all I've done for you," or "You should know better." These phrases become tools to control your actions, to pressure you into compliance. Remember, genuine guilt arises from our own actions, not from the manipulation of others. Chapter 3. This might sound counterintuitive, but manipulation can often be disguised as affection. Love bombing is a tactic where the manipulator showers you with excessive attention, flattery, and gifts, often early in a relationship. They seem to anticipate your every need, mirroring your desires. It feels intoxicating, like a whirlwind romance straight out of a movie, but be wary. This intense charm often masks an ulterior motive. The manipulator uses this manufactured connection to gain your trust, to make you dependent on their validation. Once they have you hooked, the dynamic can shift. The love bombing subsides, replaced by demands, control, and even punishment if you don't meet their expectations. Chapter 4. Fear is a powerful motivator. It can cloud our judgment, leading us to make decisions based on anxiety rather than rational thought. The fearmonger understands this and uses it to their advantage. They might exaggerate potential dangers, spin worst-case scenarios, or plant seeds of doubt and insecurity in your mind. This could involve spreading misinformation, making veiled threats, or playing on your deepest fears. They aim to keep you off balance, to make you more susceptible to their suggestions. Remember, fear thrives in the absence of clear thinking. Don't let it paralyze you. Chapter 5. Silence can be golden, but it can also be a weapon. The silent treatment is a passive-aggressive tactic used to punish, control, or gain the upper hand in a relationship. The manipulator withdraws communication, creating a void filled with tension and uncertainty. They refuse to engage, leaving you to second-guess yourself, wondering what you did wrong. This deliberate withholding of communication can be incredibly damaging, fostering feelings of isolation and self-doubt. It's important to remember that you deserve to be heard, and healthy relationships thrive on open and honest communication, not manipulative silence. Now that you know these tricks, stay vigilant and protect yourself from manipulation. Remember, manipulators often prey on our insecurities, our vulnerabilities. They exploit our desire to be loved, to be accepted, to avoid conflict. But knowledge is power. Use it wisely. By recognizing these tactics, you can start to dismantle their power. Trust your instincts, set boundaries, and never be afraid to seek support if you need it.